Hi, my name is Dhiraj Kumar Meher and I secured 39th rank in this year Odisha Civil Service Examination, that is 2019. And in this video I will share my book list and the strategies I followed for this examination. Before I proceed further, I would like to say that there is no single path to clear this examination. So what I followed may or may not be suitable for you. So don't follow blindly. And one more thing is, I am not into sharing my personal details like birthplace or school or college life, as this information are not relevant for your preparation, right? So starting with ancient and medieval India. So I mostly refer one or two books for a particular subject, and my advice will be the same. Don't pile up the books. You can't revise all those books. So if you can't revise all those books, so there is no point to read it also, right? So for ancient and medieval India, I refer this book, Tamil Nadu textbook, higher secondary first year and second year. It is very brief and informative, so you can refer it, or you can refer old or new NCERT also. For modern India, there is a standard book by Spectrum, right? You can refer it. Similarly, Indian polity also, there is a standard book by M. Lakshmikant. Almost all aspirants refer these two books. For Indian art and culture, this is a class 11th NCERT, an introduction to Indian art. So as you can see, there are beautiful and colored pictures in this book. So it is a good read, an interesting read, right? And for geography portion, I relied completely on NCERT. There are some topics which are not covered well on NCERT, and some topics you may feel doubt. So you can watch it on YouTube, right? There are very good lectures available for those topics on YouTube. And for Indian economy, I have been preparing for both UPSC and OPSC. So for Indian economy, I watched Brunel sir lectures and compiled his handouts. But as you can see, there are about 600 pages. So if you are preparing only for OPSC, then you can skip this one, and instead you can refer that macroeconomics class 11th, right? And if you find difficulty in understanding some topics, you can watch search video which is available free on YouTube, right? Moving into the next, the current affair. You need to do two things for current affair. One is reading a newspaper daily. I do read the Hindu. You can read the Hindu or Indian Express. But reading a newspaper is essential, I will say. Why? Because it will enrich your thinking process, which will reflect on your answers. And second is a monthly magazine. For OPSC, I used GK Today monthly, because in OPSC there are some factual questions like important dates, themes of important events. So GK Today covers those parts very well, right? And moving to the next, that is optional part. One more thing is that this book, Lucent Objective General Knowledge. This book contains questions from various PCS and UPSC and other examination like LIC, FCI. So by solving those questions, you can identify important and relevant questions for your examination, right? So next thing is optional. My optional for OPSC is Sociology and Public Administration. Sociology is also my optional in UPSC. So I have prepared a comprehensive note for this optional from various sources like this one, Essential Sociology by Nitin Sangwan. This is a very handy book for both paper 1 and paper 2. You can refer this book. Other sources are like IGNOU material for BA and MA, and for thinker part of paper 1 I referred Ridger, so you can also refer that. And my second optional was public administration. So before I tell about the resources, I would like to say that I had very less time to prepare for the public administration. It was about one month after the UPSC prelims and OPSC mains. That was the exam. So I couldn't refer the standard books for public administration. What I did, at first I analyzed the previous year questions and identified the important themes on which OPSC is asking repeatedly and jotted down on the book itself. Right. Like social welfare administration, recent trends in center-state relations, impact of technology on public administration, and you can say I read it very selectively, right? And one more thing you need to do is you have to remember the important recommendations by second ARC, and you have to quote it on your answers, especially in paper 2. Another thing you need to do is you have to write down the important examples while reading your monthly magazine or newspaper, and you have to quote them on your answers. It will give a good impression to the examiner. So what else? So I have done with the basic books and optional. So what I can say that you have to refer previous year questions first. That is for at any stage, like be it prelims or mains, for any subject, you first have to analyze the previous year questions. By analyzing previous year questions, you can identify the important themes on which OPSC is asking questions. There are definite themes which are very important, so you can't afford to ignore those themes. And previous year questions are important sources to identify those themes, right? So next, moving into Odisha specific general study. So I have shared my book list and strategies with you. However, if you have any further query, you can comment upon, and I will be happy to answer your query. So few words before I conclude is that it is very natural, to feel stressed and feel the peer pressure, but don't overdo all these things. Stay motivated and stick to your goals. Secondly, you should use social media very limited way. It is very distractive and destructive to your preparation. Thirdly, don't isolate yourself. There is a common myth that isolate yourself for a year and you will be a civil servant. I don't believe in this. Meet your close ones, talk to them, do regular exercise. These are very essential during your preparation time. So stay motivated, work hard, and good luck. Bye.